With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This will be taken very short. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On the double, takes three, 218, chop.
Watch the slant, showing it. Showing it.
Go. Yes, yes.
Where's 52? Watch 52.
Greystone, Travis.
Watch the out. Watch the out. Joker, Joker. Joker, Joker.
Now.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Yep.
52's the mic, boy. 52.
Hey, echo.
Here we go. D. All day. Defense. All day. All day.
Manning now on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Hey.
Over there, right? 52's the mic. Watch the run.
Manning again here on 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Switch.
Deep grip.
Operating from the gun. Manning. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch out. Begin. Bang.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kevin Green in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hurry, hurry. Ready.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Ready, 50, plant. Hey, high 7.
A first down throw for Young. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Lawrence Taylor just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Protein spill. 2.
Here's Steve Young. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Looking to throw, Young. And he'll get this one complete to T.O. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Check.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Well, you know, occasionally we see unlikely heroes in the postseason, but Raheem Mostert, wow, I mean, everybody knows the story by now, but undrafted out of Purdue, cut 6 times by the Eagles, Dolphins, Ravens, Browns, Jets, and Bears. A few of those teams wouldn't mind a do-over, I would imagine, because he latched on in San Fran as a special teamer, and boy, has he taken off late.
And I actually was fortunate enough to see his breakout game at Baltimore. 146 yards in the regular season. They lost by a field goal at the buzzer, but still, you knew then, okay, this guy's got some juice to him. And how about the explosion in the NFC title game against Green Bay? The first man in NFL playoff history to rush for over 200 yards at 220 and 4 touchdowns. No longer is he just a special teams player. He's now a lead running back for a team in contention for the Super Bowl.
Third down, Young from the gun. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
That's good for 28 yards.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Pat Tillman, the legend, in on the tackle. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Niners 3, Titans nothing.
Let's go. 60 outlaw. Hey, team 6. Team 6. 61. Matchbox lights. Ready?
On 2nd and 9. Manning. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Check 31, check 31. He's coming. Double up, double up.
Go. Hey, Haywood. Hey.
52. I'm on.
Let's go.
Throwing on first down is Manning. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Well, hey, CD, we talked about some of the guys that were going into the Hall of Fame, the 15 that we already know. But of the more modern-day players that are finalists, who do you think's going to get in?
That is really, really difficult. I'm glad you asked because it gives us a chance to kick it around just a little bit. Tony Baselli, the left tackle, a lot of people have not put him in, I think, due to longevity. But when he played, he was as good as it got. I mean, the best in the game. I think it's his time. I think he's going to find his way in, even though there's a backlog of offensive linemen like Steve Hutchinson's available. Alan Faneca's available. If you have to pick a safety out of this crew of Leroy Butler, Steve Atwater, John Lynch, Troy Polamalu, good luck on that one, although I think Polamalu is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I think he gets in. I think Edgerrin James, the running back, it's his time. He should have been in a while ago as far as I'm concerned. It's time for him to go ahead and get his due and get in. And if you're a receiver, good luck. Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce, Reggie Wayne, Who do you pick out of that crew? So I think a few guys who are deserving will get overlooked again, like a Sam Mills, the linebacker, or a Zach Thomas. But all in all, it's going to be a very strong class.
And we will find out who the 5 are that will go into Canton with the other 15 the night before the Super Bowl on Saturday. Mostert. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
All day.
Hey, orbit.
Kill.
5.
Now Mostert, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Hey, Delta.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52.
Yes, yes. Hit it.
To throw again on second down. Manning. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready. 52, Mike 52.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Dancing to it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. D Ford able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end, and it'll bring up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Take 4, take 4. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Zoom, zoom. Yo. 52. Coming to you, coming to you.
Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and he'll bring this one back to the 29.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Watch QB drop. Check.
Here's Mostert.
Rush in.
They find some open field here. And he's going to take it. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, 29 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
This will be taken very short.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Focus, defense, focus. He's checking. Crash. Watch safety creep. Creeping. Say go. Watch twist.
Hey.
Watch the slant.
Motion. Look at me. Zipper. Bravo. Big grip.
Throwing on first down. Manning. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 60 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. Remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
The Niners take over
All
first
day,
and 10
baby, let's go.
at their own
Let's go.
25-yard line.
Down.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But
It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Terrell Owens, 75 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Set to begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Protein spill. Sponge, 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 go. Hey, exit. Yes, yes. Shoot.
Back to the air on second down. It's Madden. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
I know you felt that one.
Rob Winston on the coverage.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
General West.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Shift, watch the shift.
Now. Hey, Charlie. 5.
From the gun, Manning. He is going to find Hill here. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
16 yards.
On the ready. 61. Matchbox lights.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Check 52.
Shift, shift.
Yep. Nice 7. Hey, rock it, rock it.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side,
Here we
coupled
go.
with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready.
Check that little Mike 52 right here.
Go out.
That's trash. Check
Go.
Check 3. Check now.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the run. Good stop, baby. That's a baby stop. Check 26. Watch the edge.
Get it.
This is Mostert.
Go.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To throw, it's Manning. That one complete to Hill. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Manning. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Let's get this. Alert 3.
Hey, seam 6.
Hey, watch edge. Hey, check 24.
Let's go.
Here we go on 4th down with Manning. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Check 24.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Rolling. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Patrick Willis. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Time to take a moment here, revisit this year's Pro Bowl. Played just a few exits down I-4 from the Madden home office, actually. But John Harbaugh of the Ravens, Pete Carroll of Seattle, they were the coaches, and it was Harbaugh's AFC team who came away with a victory. Their 4th win in a row for the AFC.
4 in a row. AFC.
All 4 of those wins coming in Orlando. But, of course, Charles, it was a tough day in the sports world with the passing of Kobe Bryant was on everyone's mind. It kind of put a cloud over everything on Sunday.
It certainly did, and the way that news spreads nowadays, the game had really started before the news was official. And it kind of broke during the game, and obviously it spread to both sidelines. And a number of guys would know Kobe, but if they didn't know him, the respect factor across all sports for the superstars and the greats of every game and every sport, you kind of saw it as that game played out.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Look at me. Zipper. Like. Shoot.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey, Haywood. Yo, go. 5.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the 1st-round pick of 2014. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Here we go again. Mike 52, Mike 52. I got it. Hit it.
Throwing again. Manning. That's caught by Jackson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Go.
Mike Bartu. Switch up.
Hey, Delta. Now.
On 3rd and long, it's Manning. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. He's coming. We got double up.
Hey, wahoo.
slam.
Undercrush, undercrush. Yes, yes. Get it.
Manning indeed going for it on fourth. Gets this one to Hill. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Manning. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Manning will try again on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. It's Holt. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36.
I got motion, man. Me.
Hey.
52 is the mic right here.
Smooth.
52 is the mic. Silver.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Let's go, defense.
Ready?
Again, it's Manning. Over the middle, complete. That's Holt. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another 1st down.
Mike 52.
Into the red zone now. Manning. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it a 2nd down. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. D Ford bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Out. Check 50. Check 50.
From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, Charlie. Mike 52. Check tight end, check tight.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52 is the mic.
They'll go for it. It's Manning. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Nick Bosa. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Throwing, Young. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And they'll indeed take a knee. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Check.
And they will take a knee here. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal.
49, check 49. Quick zone, travel.
Check 13. Check 13. Safe.
Hey, high 7. Now.
On 4th down, Young, and across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Niners 31, Titans 6.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Buzz. Get it.
Manning now on 1st down. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
80 weapon.
Don't let him breathe, defense. Check. Hatchet.
Go.
Check.
Yes. Move. Hey, Foxtrot.
To throw again, Manning.
Come on.
He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Shift. Whip. Watch the whip.
Now.
He's moving, boys. He's moving.
Be grip.
One final try now for Manning. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. This will be taken short, and he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Set up. 60 Pittsburgh.
Know your job.
Ready.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun, Manning. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Back. Hey, alert 3.
Yep.
3 on 3. Motion.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Hey, no, look, we got Mike 50, huh? Record. Mike's 50.
Manning. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Check 99. Show it.
Go.
Motion. Reset.
Hey, Haywood. Hey, just shoot.
Manning going to try and throw on third down. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a fourth down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Watch the twist. 25. Check 25. Check.
Hey. Hey, Zoo. Five.
They do go for it. It's Manning. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
On the ready. Go. Mike 50. Man out.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Taylor. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
I got you.
On third down, Dickerson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Taylor. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
SOS. Switch.
Look at me. Zipper.
Bumps up the helmet. Here we go.
Hey, orbit. Yo, go.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Snap comes at 1. Manning. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Got it. Blue draw Corker.
50. You go night. Watch out. Big ass.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Let's go,
A
baby.
little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there? And
Yes.
maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5.
I'm coming after you.
Bang. Recon, 132 fighter.
Check. Lucky.
Hey.
Top dog.
Hey, Alpha. Go.
Who's the mic, boys? 52.
22 jet bomber. Hit it.
From the gun, it's Manning. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Check.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Hey, Delta.
Hey, Mike 52. Ricky. 52 is the mic right here.
Down.
52 is the mic.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Watch the screen.
It's caught by Jackson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
No, set. 60 or.
Come on, baby. Let's see what
X3. 218. Chop.
Shift. Switch.
Hey, Wahoo.
Mike 52. He don't know no better. Mike 50.
Yo, get it.
Let's go.
Manning to throw once more. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman. Able to get a hand in. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Check 31.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. We're scoreless after 1.
Come on, set. 50s, plant.
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal.
On the ball. Big River.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
5-2 is the mic. Mike 5-2.
Ready.
Manning to throw for it on 4th. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Evan Ingram there to make the grab as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, we have the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Down. Let's go. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
On first down, it's Cunningham. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 48 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. He'll try to run this one in, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from a yard out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
This will be taken very short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Get your swerve on.
Manning now on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Touchdown, Vikings! A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This will be taken short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Hey, 50. 50's
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. Well, Charles, earlier we were talking about the Pro Bowl. I want to go back to something because they experimented with something in this year's Pro Bowl. Instead of the usual onside kick, they gave teams the option to run one play from their own 25 on a 4th and 15 situation. The NFC did try it late, but Kirk Cousins wound up throwing a pick to Earl Thomas. What did you think of that idea, though?
Well, you know I'm old school, and because I'm old school, I don't like it because I want to see the onside kick be a part of it, to see teams try and get back in the game. But I'm also smart enough to understand if we're talking about player safety, that's one of the highest collision plays you will have in football. So while they continue to search and try and find ways to probably eliminate the onside kick, yet give teams a chance to come back late in the game, I get that part. Right now, I don't like the idea of taking it to 4th and 15 and we run a play and what have you. Is there another option? I'm willing to listen to it.
Charlie. Five.
Throwing is Manning on third down. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already showed in the first half that they'll go for it on fourth down.
No, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4.
He's checking.
Two draw Parker.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Hey, high 7. Yo, cheetah. Let go.
Here we go on fourth down with Manning. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by an American hero, Pat Tillman. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Earl Thomas in on the stop. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. On second down now, Dickerson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings! A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Stenerud now to add the extra point. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
This will be taken very short. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Ready? 18 Gator.
52. Hey, let's get some
Five.
Getting some penetration.
Yep.
52's Mike. Right
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. This is a good time here to give a hat tip to Eli Manning, officially announcing his retirement from pro football on January 24th. All 16 seasons with the New York Giants. He exits the game, Charles, 2 Super Bowl rings as well as 2 Super Bowl MVP trophies. He's 7th all-time in passing yards. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
Let's go, defense. Out of time. It's out of time.
Hey.
On 3rd and long, it's Manning.
It's out of time, guys. It's out of time.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Daniil Hunter, his 2nd sack of the night. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in, because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And
that's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Randy Moss, 58 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Early on, you hit on it. Needing to avoid the big play. Easier said than done, though. There's a big touchdown.
Yeah, the big thing is when he does get his catches, you've got to tackle him and get him on the ground. Obviously, weren't able to do it on that one.
Stenerud on for the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second.
It got his man complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Haywood! Hey! Ready?
Shotgun now for Manning. And Manning intercepted a third time. Picked off by Lawrence Taylor.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Kill.
They'll try the left side. Dickerson. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
You don't want none of that. Get it. Pick up the ball.
On 2nd down, Dickerson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Choose the mic. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On 1st down, Dickerson. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there,
On second down now, Dickerson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Come on, set two, man. Hey, come on. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Let's get off the field. Watch that, watch that, watch that.
They'll try and run for it.
Go, 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 everybody.
So give them the first down. First and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. Didn't get the touchdown, but a big first down, and now they're 6 feet away from the end zone.
And a little bit of momentum as well. To get down to the 2-yard line, first and goal, playbook's open now, right? What do you want to call? You want to call power? You want to call quarterback run game? Do you want to throw the ball? The entire playbook is available for the play caller.
And they take a knee.
The quarterback on the keeper. It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
So we got man. 64. Weak.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
The quarterback keeps it. The play lost a yard. It's now
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. And they will take a knee here.
the quarterback on the keeper. A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th and goal.
They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. On 4th down, Cunningham. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And the Titans are going to recover the football.
Let's go. Let's do this.
On the set.
Right 52. Hey, get in the weight room.
Go crash.
Crash.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's it, baby.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
At the 42-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
Manning to throw on 3rd and 1.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
32-yard line.
Ready.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Hey. We got 3.
On 2nd down, Dickerson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Come on, set. 18, Gator.
I got you, punk. Watch the safety creep.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back him up 5.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
That's the way. Check three, check three, check three. Check.
Hey, orbit.
Check 26, check 20.
On the ball. Back.
Operating from the gun. Manning. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Kill. Chef.
Go.
You.
Hey, Alpha. Yes.
Hey, watch the slant.
Let's go.
From the gun, Manning. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Touchdown, Titans. Saquon Barkley, 65 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
So they get in for the opening drive, score, and they go for 2. They kept the kicker lonesome over there. They said, we don't need you this time.
Kickers? Who needs kickers for PATs?
Nice now.
We want them for field
There you
goals,
go.
not for PATs. They went for 2 and got it. It's a new tone setter for this team.
Set. X3. 218. Chop.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Young on first down. Forced out to his left. The 20. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's home. A very solid gain of 27.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Lawrence Taylor. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Steve Young. Buying time to his left. Finding room to the 20. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun, it's Young. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Young. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Sammy Watkins there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And this is now a 1-point game. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Throwing on first down is Manning. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Lawrence Taylor came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Alert.
Protein spill.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
Go. Bravo. Hey.
45 the mic. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
After the sack on first down, Manning, he'll hit Jackson complete. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Single.
First and 10 at the
Check
49.
the west.
Check 43.
Look at me, zipper.
Check the call.
Hey, Echo. Yo, go.
Mike, 45. It's a party now.
Let's go.
On first and 10, here's Manning. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. This fielded at the 2. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. Throwing on second and long. Manning, he rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
Let's go. At the 15-yard line.
Set. 18 Gator. Hey, exit.
You got nothing.
Following the interception, Young. And now he'll tuck it and run. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Break.
52, Mike 52.
Hey, Charlie.
Strip that ball.
Young working out of the gun. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Sammy Watkins with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Vinatieri now for the point after. He knocks it through, and he extends the lead to 21-8. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back. It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Strong left, strong left.
First and 10, Young escaping the pressure right. This is caught, Watkins. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Throwing again on second down. Young, it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Steve Young, his 3rd touchdown pass in this first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Check 50, check 50. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill.
Blue draw corkers. Buzz, buzz. Buzz.
Throwing again. Manning. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Check 13. Check 13. Say.
Yes, yes. Now.
45's the mic. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Go.
Working from the gun, Manning. That's caught by Jackson. And he takes it beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
No.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Slam.
Yep.
Alert flow.
Go.
45, Mike, 45. I'm coming.
Again, it's Manning. Right side caught by Jackson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Check.
Hey.
Hey, check Mike 45.
Hey, box drop. Now.
From midfield, here's Manning. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Get it.
Manning now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen. Hey.
Topper, topper. Go.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Time.
Here we go.
Hey, seam 6.
To throw again. Manning. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Come on, set.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check
80 weapon.
Check 99. Show it.
Go.
All set.
Hey, Haywood. Keep grip.
Manning to throw once more. It's caught by Jackson. And it's a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Down. 10 logo. Hey, dude.
Watch the curl. 49, guys. Mike, 49. I'm coming.
Ready?
Manning now on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. This is intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Willie Brown. Brown with his stick skills. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Blue Dan.
快点！
So after the INT, it's Manning. And he fires a strike to his big target, Demaryius Thomas. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Hey, orbit.
5-2's the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
Manning. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Michael Irvin there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Switch.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Hey, Alpha. Now.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15.
Bang, 6-6. Pull it high.
Bang. Check. Lucky.
Yep. Hey, Delta. Go.
49. Mike's 49. Pick it up.
Go.
From the gun, it's Manning. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Credit the great Michael Strahan with a sack.
Man, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, lock it. Look at me. Zipper. Hey, wahoo. Yo, go.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Hey!
They do go for it. It's Manning. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Strahan. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
60 Pittsburgh.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Get it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Ready, set.
52's the mark. Check, 52's the mark. There.
Hey, echo.
Mike, 52's right.
On second and a couple. Manning, and that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Michael Irvin with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On the ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Double up. He's coming, though.
X3. 218, chopper.
Check hot route. Hot. You go tight. You got tight.
Go.
You got tight right there.
Smooth. Ready.
Throwing again. Manning. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Check 3. Kill.
Topper. Yes. Now.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Hey, man.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Manning. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Come on.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. First and 10.
Weapon. Hey, exit.
52's the mic, boys. 52. All you get is a headache.
Protein spill on the ball.
And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. To throw, it's Manning trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. And it's third down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And, who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On first down, Manning. He sets to fire deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Travis Kelce, 52 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it's now 21-0. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
First down, Titans.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Let's see. Kill.
Go.
I got it.
On your team. Bam. Hey.
21-0 our score after one.
Ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Shift. He's checking. Crash. Watch safety creep.
Look at me. Zipper. Hey. High 7. Get it.
Operating from the gun. Manning finds his tight end Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Watch twist.
Yo, go. Brickstone travel. Buzz.
Throwing on first down is Manning. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Shift.
Hey.
What do you want?
Deep grip.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Manning intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Pat Tillman. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
And that's a great example.